glass artist. I'm an employee here at Pratt Fine Arts Center. I'm the glass studio manager, and I organize the classes and the rentals and the events and everything having to do with glass making here at Pratt.
In high school, so you can kind of talk about what your interests were and where you went to high school and just about yourself.
Yeah, I went to high school in Charlotte, North Carolina at Myers Park High School, and even then I was interested in art, and it was a big savior for me. My art teacher at the time, Mr. Dean Barber, I would not have made it through high school without him, and he got me a scholarship to an art college, and that's what I did after high school.
What did you study, and did you think that you were going to be a glassblower when you were going to college?
No, not originally. I did go to college for art. I was going to be a painter and an illustrator and a package designer, but I did not know that they had a small glass program. And as soon as I found out that they had glass blowing, I changed everything about my approach to college, and I signed up for the glass blowing class as soon as I could. It was just so fascinating and dangerous and difficult that it really kind of swept me away at the time.
Did you have any withdrawals or hesitations when you were deciding to pursue your passion in glassblowing?
I was just so enthralled with the material and the challenge of working the material that nothing else really popped into my head. I wasn't really thinking about a long-term career or anything. I was just so into the moment with it. It's worked out very well.
If you can describe one of your typical work days.
Yeah, I live my life in the arts management world. I have to help organize all of the events here at Pratt in Glass, and the classes and the rentals and everything else that goes towards making Pratt a viable place for artists to learn about glass and make glass. I also still pursue making glass of my own and my own ideas, and for commissions or other ideas that I have on my own as well.
What is your favorite project that you've made?
You know, I make a lot of specialized objects for very special situations, like baseball items for the Mariners or soccer balls for the Sounders, and all kinds of other things like that I do. My favorite one is very hard to pin down because there's so many over the years. Can't say. Too many.
Okay.
They're all my favorite. The next one is my favorite one.
Other than glass, do you have any other materials that you work with a lot?
I do work with some wood and metal, but only in support of glass, for making stands or to make it sit upright or to hold it right, or in addition to, or as a base or something like that. Glass is definitely my main ingredient, but I do use other materials in support of glass sculpture.
And then what do you find most challenging about your job?
Making myself happy and making other people happy at the same time. The physical part of making glass and the difficulty of making glass objects, I kind of have a firm grip on after all these years. It's the way other people feel about it and the way I feel about it in the end that is the difficult. Making everyone happy is impossible.
And what is something you enjoy most about what you do?
It's a little bit different every day, and that's what I love about it. And glass can be anything, and it can take any shape or any form, and so that part of it is refreshing on a daily basis.
Is there anyone or anything that inspires you the most?
Of course, I'm inspired by the success of, Dale Chiavulli, and the big names in glass like that are always wonderful, and Lino Talipietro, the great Italian, and my mentor Pino Signoretto, a wonderful Italian sculptor. Everything from that kind of level of glass making down to inspiring my kids to learn how to make glass is also really rewarding for me. And my daughter is taking up some glass making and she's become very proficient, and she really loves it and has passion for it.
Oh yeah, what does your inspiration for glass pieces come from?
Everyday objects are really the inspiration for my glass. The things that I make are kind of pop-oriented, pop art, pop glass-oriented. They're generally recognizable objects made in some kind of cartoony or exaggerated way. That's what inspires me, is everyday objects and what they mean to people, and that's how I try to connect with my buyers, is to make something that's important to them, whether it's their dog or their shoe collection or their hats or whatever they love to do. I like to make that object in glass to help them celebrate that passion of theirs through the passion of mine for making objects.
What is your greatest advice for students who are trying to discover their passions?
A good piece of advice might be to pick a way to go about your passions that would allow you to continue to evolve as a human being and to learn. Learning doesn't stop when you get out of school. It should continue for your whole life, and pick something that you can change with and that you can grow with and that you can evolve with and see the world with.